It was the year of our most significant growth. It was a year full of surprises. It was a year full of challenges. Um, as you know, Bitfari is built to grow and is built to grow fast. We have multiple growth loops. One of the most developed ones is the price growth loops, where we do airdrops. The platform is built so that we can do infinite airdrops. So as the tokens come in, we can sort of airdrop some of those tokens to get more people into the platform. We started the year with a campaign on Times Square where we displayed art by something like 50 stacks, community members and platforms and solutions in Times Square over 3 days. This created a lot of engagement, and it allowed us to identify early adopters that came from all across the globe. Frankly, this was a lot of we received a lot of early engagement with this. Then we did an event where we just made the community gather around the celebration of the launch of our first version. We were quickly distinguished by some marketing agencies as you know, one of the fastest growing crypto marketing projects in crypto. We follow with a lot of integrations just to let people know of our service and allow people to trade and swap the tokens. Our first integration was with Catamaran Swaps. This is a great project. So if you want to trade swap your NFTs for money with a friend, you can do so using this platform. If you want to trade tokens, you can do so with this, just to do direct trades without using a DEX. Our integration with Gamma started with the integration of the Club 100K token, but now includes 6 different NFTs. We also have integrations with NeoSwap, search engines like Bing and Google, where we have millions of pages indexed. Integrations with AppRadar, where we are between the top 5 and top 10 stacks projects, even with only one module out. And then we have integrations with cross-chain swaps via StackSwap, where you can swap ETH for Faris and BTC for Faris. Our integrations with Stack on Change bring a lot of dashboards that can shed light into the health of the ecosystem. We also ship multiple platforms, multiple dashboards that allow people to use the ecosystem, in a more streamlined fashion. Then, as we progress in 2022, we released the integration with Metro billboards. These are billboards that receive over 500,000 visits per day. So these billboards are seen by over 500,000 people every day. And we have 100 of these. So just with this network alone, we can reach millions of people. So our reach is already pretty high. We conducted an intern program where we trained several interns. We also conducted an ambassador program that is now training 25 ambassadors. We completed an integration with BitPay, integrated billboards in Wall Street, 3 more billboards in Times Square. So instead of 1, we now have 4. And we did a media tour where we went to multiple channels to talk about our project. In terms of hard facts, we have over 50 million pre-minted AR screens. These are virtual billboards. We are connected to close to 500,000 real billboards and screens. So indoor screens in offices and public billboards on streets and highways. In terms of minted AR screens, we now have over 25,000 minted AR screens. The token is also growing pretty fast. With only one module out, we are already in the top 10 of stacks, with a valuation that is over, it's a multi-million dollar valuation, over $2 million in valuation at the time of this screenshot. We are a top 5 stacks project by number of followers. and we have received millions of engagements, interactions in Twitter. Our community is growing very, very fast. We have over 15,000 active community members across multiple channels like Twitter, Reddit, Discord, Telegram, and so on. This is something that we're gonna work very hard on, but we are waiting until we ship all of the modules to shift our attention into social. We are now focused on building, and once we finish building, the marketing efforts that you'll see from our team are gonna be massive. So the system is growing very fast. We released the Digital Land NFT marketplace, and then we release updates to our social connector, plus 6 NFTs, 5 pictures here, and then the Web4 Digital Land NFTs. The token is growing very strongly, and is has a very stable price. It's a very stable ecosystem when you compare it with the graph charts of other tokens in the Stacks ecosystem. We also have very stable APIs that are servicing multiples of requests per second. We have surpassed our first key goal of 10,000 billboards. We have other 3 goals for the next 3 years. We want to be on 1 million public screens, 5 million smartphones, and 5 million smart TVs. So we want to have 5 million members from now into 3 more years. So we have 3 years to achieve these three other goals. So the idea is to have Bitfari being used by 5 million members in less than 3 years. We plan to achieve this via incentives, airdrops, and partnerships. So we're gonna partner with wallet providers and other companies, and we're gonna keep obviously partnering with billboard networks to just increase our reach. Now, in terms of people that see our billboards, already hundreds of millions of people can see our billboards. So that number is not pictured here. That's a number that we just blew out of the water in the first year. We have also achieved a lot of things. We have multiple auditors, so we now have on average 2.5 auditors per city, per major city, which is amazing. So wherever you are in the US, we have somebody that can go and take a picture of your billboard to show you that your campaign is running. I don't know of any other billboard network that can make that claim. We are probably one of the largest already billboard brokers in America. This is massive because we can sell you a billboard anywhere. We have a lot of ambassadors. This has torpedoed our growth in important international communities. Multiple NFT collections and multiple wait lists that highlight and underscore the interest in our platform. We're very happy to see over 10,000 people interested in just using ads, digital land products, and all of the tokens that we ship and all of the technology that we ship. So we're really, really excited. And the most exciting thing is that all of this was achieved in 1 year or less. So, the sky's the limit for what we can achieve next year, because next year we are going to work on top of this to achieve exponential growth. So the numbers are going to get even crazier. We're going to ship 3 new platforms in 2023. We are going to do a 10x on social media, so we want to reach the hundreds, over 100,000 followers on social media. So we want it to be so that Stacks is like number 1 with number of followers, and then Bitfari ecosystem with over 100K followers, and then other platforms. But we want to bring in more people to Stacks so that the Stacks platform doubles in number of followers. We're bringing a lot of people from Ethereum to the Stacks ecosystem. And we want to do a 10x ecosystem growth. So yes, we're going to release only 3 new platforms, but we want to do a 10x in the number of partnerships and integrations. Thanks for your attention, and remember to always bring life to your location.